Dear friends, today is the 22nd of August and we've just passed the Independence Day and we're looking forward for India to come forward, to take off, to become the super nation, the superpower that she deserves to be. What I would like to say today is what for me is Indianness. You know, there are many books that have been written about what is it to being an Indian, the idea of India. But I have my personal views. Today, India is not innovative. Indians have become the best copiers in the world. If you see Bollywood, Bollywood copies scene by scene, dialogue by dialogue, frame by frame, Western films. There is no innovation in India. Whereas in the ancient times, even till the Mughals, India was considered, a country where so many things were invented, from mathematics to chess and astrophysics. Indian astrophysicists were among the best in the world. The astronomers, the French, used to quote Indian astronomy up to the 18th century. So India was a country of innovation. Today, because of colonization, because of the invasions, because of so much trouble that has come to India, India has lost that imagination, that power of innovation. Why? If you see your schools today, your universities, what you're doing is that you produce clones, You only teach them Western values, Western literature, Western mathematics, Western heroes. And as a result, your students, however brilliant they are just copiers. And they're good for export. Most of them, including, the children of the BJP and the RSS even, go abroad to universities and eventually settle there, have children. These children become totally American or British or Canadian, and they're lost to India and they're lost to themselves. Now, what is Indianness? The first quality of Indianness is to know about your own culture, your own heroes like Shivaji Maharaj, Maharana Pratap, were not considered great by your own, history books. Your own poets, Kalidasa is probably one of the greatest poets ever in the world, on par with Homer, on par with Shakespeare. Even today, translated from the Sanskrit to English, you can see the power of Kalidasa. But is Kalidasa taught in Indian schools? Not at all. Your philosophers, you have the Advaita philosophy, the Buddhist philosophy, were among the greatest in the world. Not only they're not taught in the West, but they're not even taught in India. You have contemporary philosophers like Sri Aurobindo, whose books, The Foundations of Indian Culture, The Life Divine, The Synthesis of Yoga, are among the greatest in philosophy. And yet, Sri Aurobindo is not part of the curriculum. So, you are bringing up children, you're not aware of their roots, not aware of their history, the good and the bad, because they're not aware also that the greatest Holocaust ever, in the history of humanity, that of the Hindus. From the Hindu Kush till Mumbai, 2011, it has been estimated that, the number of Hindus killed is at least 100 million. It's a huge, huge number, more than the Jews, more than the Armenians, more than anybody. So, even the dark side of Indian history is not known by your children. As a result, your children, they're not Indian. They might have some love for Bollywood, they might, have a little bit of pride for cricket, but this is not Indianness. The first quality to be Indian is to know about your roots. As a Frenchman, I know about Napoleon, the great warrior. I know my great poets. I'm taught in school, from kindergarten onwards, were my great warriors. So I grew up proud to be a French. So Indians today are not proud to be Indian. Hence, they do badly in Olympics. The fact that Indians do so badly in Olympics is also because they lack nationalism. They lack roots. They lack the feeling of being proud to be Indian. So this is a great lacuna in Indian education. What is the second quality about Indianness? Is to know about your spirituality. Indian spirituality is probably the most ancient and the last alive in the world today. In India, people still know what is death, what is life, what is rebirth, what is karma, what is dharma, how the divine manifests himself or herself at different times under different names, which is the concept of the avatar, and this is why Hindus, are able to worship the Christ, Buddha, Mohammed, Krishna. This is unique in the world. Who am I? That question has been lost. It used to be known in Egypt, in Greece, Mesopotamia. Today, people don't know anymore. They think there's only one life, and then you go to hell or heaven, or if you blow yourself up, you get 27 virgins, all, ignorance. So that knowledge is still alive and present in India, and there are tools to that knowledge. Pranayama, the science of the breath, to make yourself feel better, to get a better mind, to get a better body through certain exercises. This is a very valuable tool which should be taught in school. From kindergarten onwards, there are simple pranayama that children can learn. The Art of Living Foundation of Sri Sri Ravi Shankar has such courses for children, for adolescents, which give them a tool to be, better people later in life. Meditation, the art of meditation, which is very logical and very beautiful, observing your breath in the nostrils, repeating the name of your God in your heart, these are simple tools which should be incorporated into Indian education. Then you will produce Indians who are aware of their greatness, and who would be proud to be Indian and would excel in business, in sports, in government. But today, the Nehruvian, what Nehru did is that he scrapped all this. And the Nehruvian legacy is a very heavy legacy to bear for India. And it'll take many, many more years to be rid of. But the effort has to start now. Be Indian. Be proud to be Indian, Do something for your country. This is a great country. It needs you, It needs your Indianness. Thank you, and have a good day.